This video is brought to you by Insta360. Light is everything. It's what shapes a story, what gives a frame its feeling. So tonight I'm testing out two cameras built to capture it all, the Insta360 X5 and the GoPro MAX 2, to see which one really sees light the way that we do. This isn't about specs on paper, it's about what the image feels when you hit record. Urban light is a challenge for any camera. Hundreds of lamps throwing different color and tone. It's a perfect test for dynamic range, color accuracy, and how well a camera adapts to mixed light. The GoPro MAX 2 pushes sharpness and contrast at 8K. The Insta360 X5 takes a different approach. A brand new 1/1.28-inch sensor tuned for detail, tone, and texture. The difference shows up fast. The X5 rolls off highlights naturally, and you can see separation between every image, while the MAX 2 clips earlier and hardens the mids. The X5's pure video mode does more than just brighten the shadows. It uses real-time AI noise reduction and adaptive tone mapping to keep exposure smooth, even when you move from warm to cool light. Both of these cameras are known for stabilization, but the X5's new 6-axis flow state system feels steadier in real-world motion. It holds horizon lock better and removes subtle warping you still see in the MAX 2. When you're moving through tight spaces like this, that consistency makes the footage feel more natural, like it's part of the world, not floating above it. And as the sky darkens, the X5 holds color integrity. The whites stay white and the golds stay rich. The MAX 2 begins to shift cooler, pulling the warmth out of the scene. In low light, that sensor difference really shows. The X5 keeps everything balanced, not over-processed, just clean. All right, I've got the blinds down here, a little low light comparison. How does it look between the GoPro MAX 2 and the Insta360 X5? The GoPro MAX 2 actually doesn't have a low light mode. So check that out. Look at the difference between my cameras here, between the X5 and the MAX 2. And we'll just go outside here. It's low light, but as we walk around, you'll see like the difference that it makes. Because that there's pure video mode on the Insta360 X5, you could just see me in the dark, and it works. Go this way and that way, like it just works. So that's where the X5 wins, is just low light settings. I mean, you could see everything, or at least almost everything. It's cold, so I'm going back in the car. Stabilization is cleaner and export times are shorter. The X5 runs cooler thanks to an improved internal structure that dissipates heat more efficiently, even in extended recording. And because it runs cooler, the battery holds up longer in real-world shoots. The X5 gives you more usable runtime before swapping, while the MAX 2 drains faster when shooting in high-resolution modes. When a camera manages heat well, it manages time well, and the X5 gives you more minutes in the moment, not watching your battery tick down. The X5's lens swap system is a small upgrade that makes a big difference. It's tighter, more secure, and weather sealed. You can change modules without worrying about any alignment or debris. The MAX 2 keeps things simpler, but less precise. The X5 feels like it's built for constant use. Every mount, hinge, button engineered to disappear in your hands. And on top of it all, X5 has a giant accessory ecosystem. For example, there's ND filters, interchangeable lenses, stronger batteries, and a variety of selfie sticks. And it even comes in white. The Insta360 app has been overhauled, reframing is faster, stabilization is cleaner, and export times are shorter, all while maintaining detail from the 5.7K source. Now the GoPro Quick app is quick for social posts, but the X5's workflow feels more professional. It's built for shaping shots, not just sharing them. It's the kind of workflow that keeps you shooting instead of troubleshooting. Insta360 offers both the Insta360 app and also the Studio app on desktop for fast editing and sharing. With GoPro Studio, it's less user-friendly. Listen, both of these cameras capture what's in front of you, but only one captures how it feels to stand here. The X5 handles tone, motion, and color with balance. There's depth in the image, warmth in the ways it reads light. The MAX 2 looks sharp, but it feels digital. In the X5, it looks real. That's what matters to me. Not just how sharp it looks, but as a filmmaker, how natural it feels. At the end of the night, it isn't about comparing specs. It was about which camera helps you tell a story through light. The Max 2 is capable, it's fast, bold, and familiar, but the X5 sees differently. It handles contrast, motion, and color the way that light actually behaves. You want to get your hands on the X5, Black Friday sales are on. If you purchase through the link in the bio, you get a free gift. Sometimes it's not about recording the moment. It's about capturing how it felt to be there.